friend shouldn't have equal responsibility as the baby daddy. Like, I go with you, not your children. How do you expect me to have the same amount of responsibility as the children's father? That's not right. Sorry, not sorry.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back once again. This is ViZion TV, man. I'm your host, Mr. Jenkins. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Nothing but the dopest, coolest, most interesting, guests around on the couch, the famous couch. Yeah, man, I got another good one, man. I've been waiting on this one. He recently invited me to be a guest on his show, the IgKnowRANT By Choice podcast. Very dope show. If y'all haven't checked that out, please be sure to look that up. On all little media outlets, I'm sure you can find it. Check him out. He's also co-host of his new talk show, Worst Behavior, which is very dope. Also, shout out to the other hosts as well. Player G, JB Carter, Gabe Lincoln, DJ Trip, also. Yeah, man, very, very dope shit. Yeah, man, we got none other than the ignorant one himself, Mr. Dunkan Pinderhughes, man, aka Dory Jackson, man. What's going on, man?
Appreciate you, man.
What's going on?
I appreciate you for having me on.
Man, no doubt, man. I'm glad you can make it, man. Like you got your work cut out for you nowadays, man. Like for real. But glad you can make it. Let's. I was about to get right into it. Yeah,
we get into anything.
Yeah, I know, right? But first, I just want to, like I always do, give the guests a chance to, kind of introduce themselves. For people, that might not know you, for anybody that, still sleep under a rock, you know what I mean? Because, like, the boy is famous, man. You know what I mean? He did a 5K run with Toya. Toya, you know what I'm saying? Toya, right?
I ain't nobody, man. We just talk about
what this. What you mean, man? Get out of here.
I mean, I'm just a regular dude.
Tell me about you, man. Like, where you from? Like,
I'm from Albany, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a guy that sees the vision. Like, I got stuff that, that I want to accomplish, Like, a lot of people don't know, like, my platform came from me seeing your platform, and I wanted to do it on a different level. So, I didn't want to be disrespectful. So, I reached out to you.
You did?
And I was like, shit, what did you think about, how would you feel if I started, interviewing people or whatever, because I just didn't want to step on nobody else's toes, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man.
So I'm big on integrity, you know what I'm saying? So, but man, I just got a lot of stuff, a lot of ideas that I'm trying to do. I don't want to say, I don't want nobody to steal my ideas, but
Hey man, there's a lot of vultures out there, right?
I just want to know why am I here? I don't think that, you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? And we talked about this on camera too. I'm like, man, you that guy, man. Why you acting like people don't know? Like people be waiting on you to open your mouth, man, and say something, man. Like you be pissing people off too, man. Like why you do that shit, man?
So whoever get their prayers answered first, that's what religion that I adapt to, that I take on.
So do you believe in Jesus, that Jesus was God's son, or how do you?
Nah.
I mean, I feel like we've in the generation of people don't like to communicate with each other or properly communicate with each other. I say a lot of stuff to create dialogue.
A lot of people say you push buttons though. Like you stir the pot.
I mean, how can you go higher on the elevator if you don't push no buttons?
Hey, I like how you do. I like how you spun it. Like, okay.
You feel me? So it's just more so like, in order to learn, you gotta look at, even if you don't even agree with it, you gotta look at somebody else's perspective.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So we live in, we think that our perspective is reality. And that may be so, but I want to evolve. I want to evolve or whatever. So I could have it all wrong. So if I talk to somebody else, you know what I'm saying, and they just like, you know what? Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm an open-minded individual. So, I try my best to be a content creator.
Definitely that, man. Definitely that. Yeah, like I said, some people will say that, like you call it content creator, like certain people call it like agitator, man.
I mean, it's like I say,
for real, man.
When I listen to stuff, when I hear people talk, when I read, I look at stuff different than most people do. You know what I'm saying?
Put it like this. Well, let me ask you this question. I don't mean to cut you off, but like, what do you think is the difference? Why do you think people take your honest questions and spin it? I guess you could say. I don't know, for lack of better words. Like, you know, I don't know. I guess certain people are able to ask a question and it gets a normal response, if you will. Like, but it seems like when you ask questions, sometimes, like, you know, like,
we just gonna keep it real. When you see me, who am I with?
Nobody.
I'm always by myself.
Yeah.
So the perspective or the opinion that people have of me is gonna come from somebody else. And 9 times out of 10, that person's not gonna know me.
They're not gonna know you.
So when they see a question that has been asked or a comment that has been posted on social media, it may hit close to home. So they feel as if like I'm antagonizing or I'm talking about somebody. When that's not even the case. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how can I be talking about you when I don't know your business?
You know you, right?
You know what I'm saying? So, it's like,
yeah.
when I get cool with people, they always tell me, like, man, I had you all wrong.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, even if you go back to, like, 2008, like, on Facebook, when it was required to have a college email address.
I didn't know.
Yes, you see what I'm saying?
I'm a new wave Facebook user.
So even with me on Twitter, I was extremely reckless on Twitter. But these are my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like Usher, like these are my confessions. Like I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? So we just live in a sensitive world to where you can't have a disagreement with somebody without them feeling like, okay, we want to fight. Like the internet has made me realize men are so insecure and sensitive.
Wow.
I mean, for real.
Nah, like I believe you. I'm saying it like that. Like I totally agree with you.
But it's okay though. Like that. Like we grown up or being taught that you got to be so hard and masculine and you can't be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like it's alright to be sensitive.
Yeah.
Like niggas can't even cry in front of that girl without feeling some type of way.
Cool. Like, yeah.
If I can't cry in front of my girl, I don't want you. You're not the girl. You're not the one for me. You know what I'm saying? But
you know, gotta get your
people just have me all wrong.
Yeah. I would think so too, man. You know, but like, how you got to this place though? Like I always, you know what I mean? Like I don't think we really talked about that a lot though. You know what I mean? Like how did you get to this place of, you know, like not giving a damn? You know what I mean? 'Cause like that's a tough spot to be in sometimes. Everybody can't do that and be alright. You know what I mean? That's tough for certain people because they, you know, their feelings and emotions. Everybody's not trained how to handle stuff. You know
my mama used to make me read all the time.
Yeah.
But I felt like that was like a bad, I ain't gonna just say my mom, but like teachers. But they would make me read when I was in trouble. So, of course, growing up.
Read or write. Boy.
Read or write. So, growing up, I never wanted to read or write because it made me feel like I did something wrong. Because that's what was the method, you know what I'm saying? But once I got to a place to where like, I had like almost a mental breakdown. I said a lot of stuff to my mom and my sister that I probably I didn't mean, but it was necessary at the time. Yeah. I'm kind of glad I got it off my chest because it forced me to go to counseling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So going to counseling, with me not really having an outlet or anybody to open up to, I was able to go to counseling, sit on the couch, get my thoughts out, and I knew I couldn't be judged, and I know she couldn't repeat whatever I had to say.
Okay, I was about to ask you, was it a man or a woman?
Yeah, it was a woman.
She was black?
Nah, she was a white woman.
White woman?
Dope. Saved my life, like real shit.
Yeah.
Saved my life. Yeah, I'm an advocate, and it's kind of crazy because like a lot of people say that he's like Charlemagne the God, my spirit animal. So I've been an advocate for like counseling at least like 6-7 years now.
Yeah.
So like now he's big on it, and I'm like, okay, that's dope because his platform is extremely higher than mine. So black men need that, like real talk. Like I was suicidal, I was battling with depression. A lot of people are being affected with anxiety and depression. Like, is depression the new cool today? Like every time I turn around, there's somebody's always saying that they're battling from depression, they went through depression or whatever. I don't want to be insensitive, you know, to what people have gone through, but
everybody ain't damn depressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you had a bad day doesn't mean that you deal with depression. Like, how do y'all feel about that?
And social media was my outlet to get stuff that I would normally keep to myself. I could just post. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I didn't care about how people took it because I spent so much time keeping stuff within myself, based off making other people feel a certain type of way, but it affected me. So once I was able to get it out, I was doing it for myself, and it made me happy. So I was like, I ain't care about what nobody thought.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely. I guess you could say a different person. You know what I mean? Like whoever this person is you talk about, like you definitely not him no more. You know what I mean? Like I don't even think I knew you liked it. I didn't know you like that. You know when you were that person. Like so knowing this new person is like this is who you are, but this fits you though. You know what I mean?
I was still having thoughts. I just wouldn't say it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like this person right here, this fits you. I think everybody. You know what I mean? Not saying like other people's opinion like of you like matter, but I think like seeing this version of you is what draws people to you. You know what I mean? Like the people that rock with you, like they like the person who you are.
But Chris, the thing that I don't get, man, like I know people ain't gonna like people, and that's their choice. I'm cool with that. You don't like me, that's cool. It ain't no beef.
Everybody ain't gonna like me.
Yeah, it ain't no beef. We just don't like. Well, you just don't like me. It's not a person out here in the world that I don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you just done something to me. But
I'm about to say, you know what I'm
saying. But it's just like
I don't like that motherfucker, man. But
I don't care what people think because like Jay-Z say, what you eat don't make me shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is. And I show so much love to everybody. Everybody. Yeah. That's why I'm thankful when I see people showing love to me. So it ain't about like I feel like they ain't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Like people could be supporting other people. But for you to support me, especially when you don't know me, how can I not appreciate that? You know what I'm saying? So
speaking of which, this kind of let's shift it a little bit, you know what I mean? Like let's talk about that, the support and what you're doing, because like it's very dope stuff. You know what I mean? Like from the first time that you hit me up, and like you said earlier in the conversation, where you told me about your ideas, like I'm planning to do this. You know what I mean? You just kind of asked me about it and stuff. Like I knew it was gonna be what it was going to be. Like I knew it.
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Like I knew it, like I saw it, like I promise you, like I saw it, and so like I'm happy for you, for you, for y'all, JB, like everybody that's involved with, what you and y'all team got going on, man. Like it's, like I'm loving it, man. Like it's definitely y'all. Tell us a little bit about it. Tell us about. Let's start with the podcast first, and then we'll talk about the talk show Worst Behavior. But tell us about the podcast first, Ignorant by Choice. And first of all, you don't spell ignorant the traditional way.
Right.
You got your own spelling for it. For those people that might not know, break that down for them real quick, and then just give us a little background
that's kind of tough.
On the talk show. Yeah.
All right, so I want to have like an intellectual. The first name of my show it was going to be Intellectual Ignorance. So I was like, okay, I felt like that was dope, but I was having a conversation with Travis Cochran. Shout out to Travis. And we was just chopping it up, and I was just like, cause he's big on podcasts at the time, and when I was doing it, like podcast is the big thing now. Like when I was thinking about doing it, it wasn't really as, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of on the lame end, you know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is. But we were just having a conversation, man. I was just like, I want to be intellectual ignorance. So we were just talking about people, and he was just like, man, that nigga just ignorant by choice. And I was just like, whoa. So I was like, that just stuck in my head. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to take Ignorant by Choice, and that's going to be the name of my podcast. So I was like, man, what you think about being a co-host on my podcast? He was like, cool, let's do it. So we had the audio version of the podcast. It was on iTunes. We added Sheena, my homegirl Sheena. Shout out to Sheena. And It did well. You know what I'm saying? We had we kind of just, I feel like I just wanted to do my own thing. I wanted to do something different because for people to hear my voice, people just ain't going to listen to the podcast at that time.
Yeah.
So I understood my social media presence on Facebook. So I was just like, ain't nobody doing a Facebook Live podcast. I still have yet seen it. You know what I'm saying? How I do mine.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to interview people who had dope stories and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Speaking of the name or how I spell it, ignorant is IgKnowRANT, and we know ignorant is the lack of information. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't know.
Yeah.
So mine is ignorant, IgKnowRANT. So we all do ignorant stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we're fully aware of what we're doing.
Yeah.
How many times? Well, I don't want to put you on the spot. But how many times you done went to a girl house with a condom in your pocket and you didn't use a condom?
It's happened before.
That's being ignorant.
It's happened before.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, it's happened before. You know, like, you trying to put me on the spot. You done it before?
Nah, I ain't know this.
Shit.
I'm still a virgin.
Get out of here, man.
Yep.
You lying, man.
I mean, protective sex, it really don't count when you use a condom. I mean, it really don't count. Unprotected sex is the only thing that matters. Really.
Nah, it counts. Well, it counts.
Nah, that shit like bad. It like
nah, son.
It falls off your credit. Like it falls off your body count.
You really think so?
I'm dead serious. So.
Nah.
Alright.
We gotta agree to disagree on that.
They don't even. You don't even remember you had sex with that person until you see them walking by.
Who?
But if you have raw sex with somebody,
nah,
you ain't gonna never forget them.
Nah, I be remembering, so I be remembering, dog.
Oh.
I mean, that's just me though. Like, you know, I don't know. You know, I'm a Virgo, so like, you know, sometimes.
Yeah, that matters.
So sometimes, you know, hey, but
yeah, man.
show, right?
I wouldn't be able to do none of it without Tony Perkins, though, man.
Yeah,
like,
man. Yeah.
Like none of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to Tony Perkins, man. Like,
if any credit I get, he gotta get just as much credit.
Yeah.
Like, just real. Like, ain't no just shot it out for like dead serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with all this, man, JB Gay, Player Trip, I'm the mastermind behind it, but I wouldn't have been able to do none of it without Tony.
yeah.
Like, for real. When I went to him
I just about to say, like, yeah, like,
when I went
how
to
did it
him,
come about, you know, with the show and the whole radar and worst behavior? Like, how did that come
I hit
to be?
Tony
Because
like,
I've been remembering, like, Tony been talking about this TV network, and I'm working on something. You know, I'm gonna have talk shows and stuff. Like, I've been discussing with him, like, you know, it's been a thing of his for a minute. So, how did y'all link up? How did y'all two link up with that?
I saw Tony do it. This was probably like 2009. I ain't know Tony, so I saw he was doing videos and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and I went and bought Final Cut Pro. I ain't had no camera, no nothing. I was just with YouTube stuff and see how people doing stuff with cell phones at the time. So I'm sitting up here watching editing videos, and I just hit Tony up on Twitter, and I was like, man, like, what you edit with Final Cut or Premiere, and just on social media. Like, we knew a lot of the same people who he was close to and I was close with. And then we just ended up getting cool. So I was just like, man, I'm going to go to Tony and see what he charged me to shoot the show.
Right.
And I was like, at the time, like, man, I probably know I ain't going to be able to afford it because he dope. You know what I'm saying? So when I hit him with it, he was like, man, he was like, I've been trying to get a show. I've been trying to create a YouTube channel or whatever, and he was just like, they work together.
Let's do it.
And the rest is history.
The rest is, I about to see the worst is history.
Yeah.
But yo, but speaking of that though, like, so y'all, you know, you, Tony, y'all linked up, y'all mapped it out, worst behavior. What was the whole idea behind that show? Just, what was that even about?
So, I'm a hip hop fan. I'm a Drake fan. So, the idea for me came from listening to Drake's song Worst Behavior.
Okay.
So, in the hook, he was like, they used to never want to hear us. Remember? Motherfuckers never loved us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, my whole thing is, I really don't care about being seen. I want to be heard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I have a lot of unpopular opinion stuff that I know it's kind of touchy subject, but it needs to be said. So, worst behavior, we wanted to discuss and talk about all the stuff people didn't want to talk about.
Right.
You know what what I'm saying? So that's why you hear the Drake, the intro, the verse, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So that's how I came up with all of that.
Okay. Your co-host, worst behavior. Like, how did you link up with them? How did you link up with Gabe? Sports. Tell me how was that story, man? Like, how did you link up with Gabe, man?
So, I was on the sofa, man, and I was just, my girl was on social media, and I was playing a video game, and I just heard a voice talking about a concert that was here that didn't do too well. Right. And just by the stuff that he was saying, I was just like, who is that? You know what I'm saying? So she let me see her phone. I was like, dang, like I want to reach out to him, but he a white gay guy. You know what I'm saying? So like nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all, man.
Nothing wrong with that at all. But I just didn't want to
know how to
I didn't want to message and go into a gay guy's inbox. You know, so I was like, fuck it. So I'm comfortable with my situation. Yeah. So I had hit like 3 other people prior to me going into it, so just in case he exposed me, then I could use you know what I'm saying? So anyway, shout out to Gabe, man. You know you
Yeah.
So Gabe hit me up. We talked on the phone. He was like, let's do it. I felt like I want to get him on the podcast. Yeah. So we got on the podcast and we was just talking, and I was just like, immediately I was like, he a star. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
the kid's a star, too.
Like for real, like he a star. You know? I mean, I knew it even before.
Right. You definitely that though. Like
I could say I knew it before anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like taking credit for stuff. Yeah. I just like giving people their flowers. You know what I'm saying? So when we did the podcast went dope.
VH1 or some shit like that, man.
And Gabe gonna be rich, man. Like I be trying to tell him. So long story short, after doing the podcast, we were in works with the worst behavior. We had already had the people like.
So JB and Trip, everybody,
it was solid. It was locked in. But I got to add Gabe to it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, he thought it was like on some bootleg stuff until he came and saw it. He was like, oh man, like they got a real
spot, right?
Yeah. And the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like even with the show, like I said, I just want to be heard and not seen. So I don't try to take I'm happy that Gabe has grown and he's gotten what he's gotten. Like his followers has gone through the roof. And it's not just because of worst behavior, but the stuff that he's doing on his personal page too. So I mean,
definitely, man. Like and I can tell too, like the way when you say that, you know, you try not to take too much spotlight. I can tell the way that you do the show because you're not even always, you know, on the show. I like how y'all rotate the cast. Yeah. Like I was thinking in my head, like I wonder how they gonna do it. Like everybody gonna be up there talking, or like how they gonna do it. But like I like that method, how y'all rotate, you know, the cast members, and you're able to touch on those topics and. You know, everybody be heard, you know, as opposed to just like one voice, like, you know, stealing the show or something. You know what I mean? Because, like, it's a group effort. And the team that y'all got, man, like, yo. Like that shit is, like, the energy, like, y'all, man.
Like, I agree. Like,
it's crazy.
You know, JB, she's a comedian. Player, he has his personality. Yeah. DJ Trip got the voice. You know what I'm saying?
I say player has his personality.
Like, player personality is just like,
shout out to Player, man. He was on the couch, a couple years ago. Right.
And like I say, man, like Tony Perkins, man.
You
know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And I just hate it because the reason I plug Tony.
I gotta get Tony on the couch too, man. I'm talking about. I don't think Tony ain't been on the couch yet. Yeah.
But the reason I plug Tony as much as I do, man, like anybody asks me about it, cause he won't. Like he don't like taking credit for the stuff that he do, and that kills me. But but people say I do it to myself too. You know what I'm saying? But
you do. I would agree though. Like you do. Like you know. Even when we talk, sometimes you be like, man, and I tell you, I be like, yo, D, you the nigga, like you know what I mean? But he be like, man, I don't see it, man. I don't be doing nothing.
I can't go nowhere in the city and get no free food. So that's why I guess I don't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Give my man some wings or something, man.
Yeah, all flat, fried hard. For real.
For real.
Yeah, man.
How you like yours? Lemon pepper? What you do?
Nah, man, I'm trying to stay. It'd be too salty. Like,
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, you know.
I'm trying to be good, man. I lost weight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Okay.
But yeah, that pretty much it though.
Yeah. So like working on the show though, with all y'all, like how's it been so far? 'Cause I know that's fairly new still. As opposed to the podcast, you've been doing that for a minute. Like the show is still fairly new. How's that been? That whole new experience, working with everybody.
I want to quit every day.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
And it's just
He
because
just saying that, man. He be putting
man. I
PR
tell you,
stunts,
listen.
man. He be putting these little PR stunts, man. Like I'm gonna quit, right?
Who's ever editing this show right here? I take my hat off. Like people don't understand, man. To get 20 to 30 minutes of footage, it takes hours, and sitting at a computer. Like I edit the show, like Tony, he goes behind me to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even watch the show after it's put out, cause I've seen it.
Well, yeah.
I've seen 9 hours of it. I was there to shoot it. Got to edit 9 hours. Like
I have a tendency to do that sometimes myself. Like watch a show, over.
You gotta
in its entirety. I might watch a little bit of just see how it looks. Like the finish, upload it and I just kind of see how it looks. But like I don't know. Like I tend to do that sometimes too. Like I don't really watch my old shows and.
Once I edited it and Tony looked over it, and shout out to Carly, man, with the marketing, we wouldn't have been able to do a lot of stuff without Carly too.
Okay.
If Tony approves of it, cause I did a good job, cause man, I'm talking about dog, like he's so petty with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, come on, dude, like yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate that, cause that's how much he cares about his craft. You know what I'm saying? So,
and you can tell. You can tell. Like that's one of the main things I think that draws people or holds people. Like just the way it's shot, man. Like it's just perfect. You know what I mean? Like the angles, like got everybody good side. You know what I mean? Your lights be, your light and everything. It just look crispy. It look good.
And it's
man.
just two of us now.
Yeah,
so like I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna flex on most a little bit.
Hey, man.
It's two of us, and look how well that looks. Look how good it looks.
Y'all work, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, it's a lot of people who got budgets and big teams of editing people that don't even look like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pleased with, with all the support. With all the people that say they don't like what they don't like about the show, I appreciate that just as much because we're trying to improve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can't improve if you don't have constructive criticism.
No doubt, man. No doubt. What's next up, man? What's next up for Mr. Dunkan Pinderhughes, man? You ain't got nothing going on? Any events? Anything like
Yeah, I got
to start now. Like you gotta start hosting shit.
I done did with the damn hosting.
Yeah.
But I got an event coming up in March with me and my Courtney Shaw. Shout out to Courtney. Well, it ain't Shaw no more. My bad.
DJ.
I can't think of the DJ now. I'm so sorry. Please.
I know, right? That's right on the tip of my tongue. Like I said, but like shout out to Courtney.
We got an event coming up in March.
Shout out to Mr. Edwards too, and shout out to Mars, man. Right. Like, out there in the neighborhood. Right.
We about to close out the first season of Worst Behavior. Right. We're gonna shoot the final episode this week, the season finale. Yeah, I got for the Worst Behavior show, I got I'm almost close to putting together the Raw Wave interview.
Okay, yeah, I saw you mention that.
Yeah, so
okay.
Like people be so busy, man.
Yeah.
I got Wesley Pipes, the former porn star.
Yeah. Oh, you got one with him coming?
Yeah.
Stop, man.
Yeah. Me and him actually was supposed to do it like last year, but just like people schedule.
Like you say, people be so busy.
Yeah. Then I'm on the up and come, so a lot of people just look at how does it benefit them.
Yeah,
so I definitely understand that. We're coming up with a new show.
To add the Radar TV.
Yeah,
right.
Docu-series with Joe Henson. Shout out to Joe Henson.
I know, right? He gave me a little scoop on that.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. We working on the major
Lane
family.
Voices on Radar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey. up?
Yeah, we working on shout out to Chance Leonard McQuarrie. He has his major family show. We trying to get that on radar. That gonna be so hard.
Yeah.
They're gonna be so hard.
I don't think I ever heard that, man. I'm asleep. I need to check
He has a YouTube show where it's the old formula of a talk show, like a Cosby's, with his family.
Oh, snap.
Hard.
Okay.
Hard, man. Y'all check that out.
Yeah.
Major family.
Major
like,
family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Super dope.
Say it on YouTube too?
Yeah, he already has it on his YouTube page, but we're working out some stuff. So the second season is gonna be on regular.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that'd be cool, man. Yeah,
so
man.
I don't know if I can mention this. It's a movie with Perk, Rod, and Kenji.
A movie?
Tony, they're working on Tony won't really say a lot, you know what I'm saying? But they're working on the script.
I think I saw.
I let him.
I think I seen some mentions of that, on social media. Some casting call type stuff, looking for some people to do this and
man,
that.
Radar TV Online gonna be huge.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because our thing is like it's so much talent in Albany.
Man,
It's just too much talent in Albany.
I know
So,
it is.
I ain't trying to beef with nobody. Like, let's make it work. Like, teamwork make the dream work.
Definitely, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man.
Like,
Man, for real. Yo, it's been a good one, man.
I appreciate it.
I know, right? The homie Dunkan Pinderhughes.
Hey, y'all shout out.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
check out rather IgKnowRANT By Choice
Be sure to
podcast
do that,
on
man.
Facebook.
Be
I'm
sure
about
to
to
do that.
upload all my stuff on YouTube soon. I just don't want to do that editing, but I know everybody ain't on Facebook, so I've had Smoke from Field Mob, Sean J from Field Mob. I've had Hadia Broadbent. She's an HIV activist. She was on the Oprah show as a little kid. Rashard Green.
Oh, that was her.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Because I didn't catch that one.
Yeah.
But I remember that one. I was like, man, I saw that. I was like, damn, that's gonna be good right there.
Yeah.
Like I ain't even, but like that's who that was. I know exactly who you talking about.
Yeah.
You say that too, like that. She was a young girl, like
Yeah.
what, like 12, something like that.
I think
Maybe
she was like
younger?
7 years. She was young.
Yeah.
I'm working on Trent Brown, man. Trent, I know you busy, but I
Yeah.
gotta have that one. Just a lot of people, I'm trying to go past Albany,
I know, right?
but still remain, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but still
yeah.
connect.
So,
Of course, man.
man, that's pretty much it, man. Radar TV Online, Worst Behavior, like, I feel like that's one of the dopest shows on YouTube right now.
Before you go then, like, just do this for me, man. Like, cause I know you got one. You gotta have one, man. Before we get out of here, you gotta hit him with a sorry, not sorry, man. What's one that's been on your mind? We gotta give me that. We gotta have that for See the Vision TV, man. Give him a sorry, not sorry, man.
Hold on, you know how rappers keep their bars in their phone. I put my sorry, not sorries in my.
Just give me one. Or you can give me two. You give him two. Give him two if you got two.
Alright, I can curse.
Hell yeah. Shit yeah.
I need to get right. Like, I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm tired of buying my groceries and have to bag them bitches myself. Walmart, all these other companies, y'all on some bullshit, man. I don't want to have to goddamn pay to bag my own groceries. What kind of shit is that? Sorry, not sorry. I don't even want to do another one because now that done made me mad. You know what I'm saying?
You might go do the self-checkout, man.
I don't like that self-checkout shit.
I mean, they still got some of them.
Nah, man, we gotta do that.
Some
Now,
of them
like,
it up for you, man.
we gotta stop.
We
gotta stop going to the self-checkout, right? Because what that's doing, that's eliminating jobs. The more we go to self-checkout, I know we don't want to wait. We want to go.
Just put some more people on the rest of it, man.
They ain't gonna do that if we keep going to self-checkout.
I wouldn't go to if they had some more people in the line or something.
I'm gonna wait, dog. I'm not bagging my own groceries. Damn that. I'm not doing that shit.
God damn.
Imagine going to Foot Action and you have to pay for your stuff and bag your own shoes.
Shit, give my shit, man. It's my shoe.
Nah, we gotta keep our people employed, man. We gotta keep our people employed. I like the interaction.
Definitely God's favorite guy.
You know, I'm serious. You know what I'm saying?
So I ain't put my shit, man. Get my shit, man. Get out of here.
Y'all
Moving too slow anyway.
Moving
too slow anyway. Get my shit, man.
Oh, and I like No, I ain't gonna say that.
I ain't gonna say that.
I ain't gonna say that.
All right, man. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, we gonna wrap it up, man. We finna get up out of here, man. It's been another great episode, man. C-Division TV, Ignorant by Choice, Worst Behavior, Radar TV. Man, y'all be sure to check it out, man. Check out the homie Duncan, JB, Player G, DJ Trip, Gabe Lincoln, the whole squad, man. Shout out to Tony Perkins once again, man.
Hey, that nigga ever do an interview and don't shout me out like I was shouting on my, I'm be mad at him.
I'm mad at here. I'm
be
with
mad.
you, man. I'll post
I'm
about it.
I swear to God, I'm kicking all them niggas out the show.
Straight up.
Goddamn, like casting call for some
Dead ass,
my
man.
bad.
Straight up, man. Yo, man, we finna wrap it on up, man. We finna get out of here, man. And always, man, remember, don't just see division, be division, man. Make it happen for your damn self. No excuses, man. 2020, this is the year of division, man. Until next time, we appreciate y'all. And camera live audience, can we get a round of applause for Mr. Dunkan Pinderhughes?
Hey, before we go, man, I got one more question, man. How long does it take for you to practice that your closing in the mirror in the bathroom?
Oh, I mean,
It just come natural.
Yeah, I just do this.
Yeah.
It wasn't always like this, you know. It took some time, man, for real. But as time went on, I definitely became more
I don't like
comfortable.
doing that shit.
You know, I mean, it's easy, man. It's just like a little catchphrase, man.
Now you flexing on me. Okay.
Hey,
Don't cut that
God's favorite guy.
Edit it out.
All right, go and cut that shit out, man. Make sure you keep that, but we go and cut it off, though. All right, man. Till next time, man. We out, man. Peace.
Appreciate you.
For sure, man. Appreciate that, man.
Men shouldn't have nipples. Sorry, not sorry.